Hello everybody, welcome back to another Expeditions Guide. Today we're taking a look at Calm, Only Calm. This is a task on Wahweap Bay. As you can see, we are at the task location, which is just outside of the northern outpost here. So this is another one of those that all we have to do is hit the 3 waypoints. So we're basically going to come off of this plateau and hit this waypoint, come through the swamp, hit this waypoint, and then make our way up through the hills to this final waypoint. So we're going to be using the Lodestar. And I do have with me a set of anchors for emergency purposes, and we're probably going to wind up using some of those strategically. We shall see when we get there. So there's a few trouble spots that I tested that were kind of hit and miss. So if I'm feeling kind of sketched out by it, we're going to put down some anchors. So on that note, yeah, we're going to basically just go down the base, and we're going to follow the plateau around the left side here. Now, there is going to be one tricky spot, and it is right here. So we're going to go nice and slow. We're going to stay all the way to the left side here. So I'm going to just climb right over this. So it's a tricky spot. It's probably one of the hardest spots on this route here. That was kind of the spot I was thinking, hey, we might need to put an anchor down. There is one other spot. There's a difficult gap we got to cross. I'll show you when we get there. But it can be kind of sketchy, so we shall see. So you're going to basically just drive right over this cliff. We're just going to go right off the cliff here. Just like that. But we're not going to go all the way down, because it does have a little bit of a steep drop off there. We're going to head down the left side here and make our way down this way. And we got to go right around these trees here. And that is going to allow us to drop all the way down. Alright, once we're down, we're going to head to the right and proceed on our way over to our first waypoint. So all we're going to do is just kind of follow this little valley here. And once we get to the end, we're going to take a right and make our way over to these trees. And we're going to stay to the right side of these trees. Just kind of sneak on past here. Past all the rocks and stuff. And we're going to stay right up onto this ledge here. And this is going to be another one of those. We want to stay all the way against the wall here, because there is kind of a drop-off in the crack there that goes all the way down. It kind of gets deeper, further away from the wall you get. So we stay all the way to the right side there. And this is that kind of tricky spot I was saying here. We do have some little rocks here to climb over. So Lodestar, no problem for the Lodestar. That's why I picked it. So I basically just drive over to the blue square, and that is one of 3 done. So we're going to continue. So we're going to go ahead and follow this ledge here. We're going to head down on the left side here. All the way right between these rock ledges here. And kind of get us down to this lower level here. And we're going to head to the left. And there's going to be a very narrow path you can see we're driving through right here. And this is going to get us all the way down to the bottom. And then you're immediately going to go to the left side when you get to this rock. And that is going to get us down into the little swampy area. And we're just going to make our way right across the swamp here. You know, it's a little muddy here, but it's, you know, it's really not that bad. You just want to make sure you're not going in like any of the super deep stuff. So as long as you kind of follow where I'm heading here, you'll be all right. Got stuck on the tree branches there. That's okay. All right, we got one more little water puddle here to cross. This is probably the toughest one here. As you can see, the mud is a little thicker here, but like I said, it's really not that bad. You know, there's very few maps that have spots that are just like, this mud will stop your vehicle. And I kind of like that, because it's like, there's mud spots that kind of slow you down, but there's nowhere where you really just kind of get stuck. And there's a few spots on the Knob Creek map that had some tough mud like that, but between Arizona and Carpathians, these are pretty simple maps. Wahweap Bay is definitely the most complicated of the maps available, and as you saw, we just drove through our second waypoint there. Like I said, we don't have to do anything special for this task. All we're doing is just driving from waypoint to waypoint. It's very simple, very easy. You know, feel free to use your favorite vehicle. What the vehicle you use for this doesn't matter. That's why I'm choosing the Lodestar. I like the Lodestar. I don't use the Lodestar enough in these guides. I should probably start using the Lodestar. That's a topic for now. I got a lot of trucks that I like, so I try to keep them a little bit more balanced. I know for a while there I was like Scout 800, Scout 800, Scout 800. But, that is what it is. So you have two options here. You can probably pull yourself up there with an anchor, but we're not going to do that. Now we're going to go along this left ledge here. And we want to stay all the way to the right side here. So we're going to go all the way around this. And, yep, this is actually a good spot here, so. Ignore my other markers. That was a different route I had tried. This one's even better. It shaves a couple of seconds off. There you go. How about that? Alright, so we're going to just drive over to our third waypoint here. And there you have it. That is Calm, only Calm. This unlocks the UOD 2 tires, and those are for the Tatra 805. So, hope you guys enjoyed this guide. Let me know what you think, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.